To the people out.
What up, everybody?
Yeah, buddy. It's time to get to business. So this is the post blue-white scrimmage show that we got for you guys today. Oh, freak. I didn't even. Oh, yeah, I did start recording.
Yeah.
All right. So we got the post blue-white scrimmage. So what are your thoughts off the top of your head that that you saw and that you're happy about, things that you weren't so happy about?
I love to see the defense flying around, especially in the secondary. Because I think I put in one of my videos of the 5 guys I think could break out, and I had X Woods.
He had a pick today. He had another pick, didn't he?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I'm knocking on wood, but I think X Woods gonna ball out this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not just X Woods, but there's another guy whose name just keeps popping up, whether it's pass deflections, fumble recovery. Alumba, yeah, 32. He's all over the place. You can't see his number, but you just see them dreads flying everywhere. He's putting in work, man. I said it in the live video I just did. He's got to make the roster. He has to make the roster. Has to. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you can sneak him on the practice squad. Is what I'm saying. I don't think that he would make it. You got to put him on the roster.
It's going to show in these preseason games. I can't wait. I think this might be – I think I've watched more and more preseason as I got older, but I'm going to really be paying attention to these preseason games.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, I saw Brian Broaddus was dogging my man Mike White up until he had his chance to shine in the last couple drives. Mike White – in my opinion, every time I've seen Mike White this camp, he's looked composed. His reads have been correct. He looks good to me. I'm not sure what it is the coaching staff needs to see, or maybe Cooper Rush has looked well to them. I'm not sure. But every time I've seen 3 in there, man, it looks good. What do you think?
It looked better than last year because last year both of them was trash. So
I think that it has been more so maybe it was that Linehan did not allow movement. And both of those guys seem like they can move quite a bit. I mean, in the last drive, Mike White just had, about a 10-yard scramble?
Yeah. Tristan had great pressure. I was like, okay, Tristan, I like that.
Yeah, I know. He sure did. He somehow got up out of it, got that first down. And then, you know, Mike Weber made an outstanding run towards the end.
Yeah, I think Darius Jackson is done, personally.
To be honest with you, I'm trying to figure out why is he still getting first-team reps?
I'm like, if anybody, you ought to give him the Alf because you know what you got with Alf.
Maybe they got to get him acclimated to the offense back again because, you know, he did go somewhere else for a year. He went to San Francisco, so maybe they like, well, you know, he not – I mean, when did he come on the roster? Maybe about a week ago or something like that? Less than a week ago? So it's probably that. I know why Darius Jackson is where he is and why he's first team. Like we talked about, I know that he is playing Zeke's role right now. So when Zeke comes back, Pollard's role is still the same. Weber's role is still the same. But in my opinion, you got to go with those 3 from what I've seen. Jordan Chun is all right.
Yeah, I like Chun. I think he can play all right in preseason games. But he ain't making the roster. Not unless somebody gets hurt.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just looking at it. I don't know how. I'm going to ask you this question because we know Pollard makes the roster. Do you see a situation where they cut Mike Weber?
No. I think he might hit practice squad.
They would have to cut him to get practice squad. I don't think he's going to make it that far.
Because if you keep because I am including Olawale as the fullback, so if you keep Zeke, Pollard, Weber, and Olawale, I think that'll be all right.
Me too.
because it don't hurt them to cut Alfred Morris.
No, don't hurt them to cut Darius Jackson because, I mean, what year is this for Darius Jackson? Would this be his third?
4, because I think he was in that Zeke in them class.
Was he? Maybe he was.
Yeah, I think he was in that.
Can you bring him back to practice squad after a 4th year? I don't think you have to worry about it. Nobody's going to pick him up. So,
yeah, I don't think.
So, I mean, hey, I don't think you got to worry about it. He'll be on the street if we need him. Sean?
Because you actually can't keep 5 backs.
No.
You to me, you just can't. Because the way the secondary and the D-line and O-line are, because it's some players on the secondary, I'm like, ooh.
I know. Yeah.
You look at now with Anthony Brown, Jordan Lewis, Mike Jackson, Cheeto. I'm like, and then Byron ain't even playing. Alumbe, you like, I can't afford to just be letting them go.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like,
I mean, well, I'll tell you one guy that could probably go. Aloka probably getting cut, bro. He probably cut. Because I've seen Donovan Wilson around making plays and stuff like that. Like I said once before, if they're even, you got to go with the young guy because he don't know no better. You've been around for 7 to 8 years, like, bro, you know better. Like your ceiling is what it is, I guess. So if y'all even, like, I got to go with the young guy.
Not unless Io could just show out in preseason, which I quite don't see right now, but maybe when the lights are on, I don't know. But
hell, I saw what's his name dump him I seen Mike Weber run right through him yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Could have been today. I don't know. He's number 20, right?
Weber 40.
No,
yeah.
Aloka, yeah.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, Aloka's number 20, right? Yeah. Mike Weber definitely. I think it was yesterday. He ran right through him yesterday. I was like, damn.
That is going to be somebody's number starting the regular season.
It's probably Mike Weber's number.
Yeah. Hold on to that for now. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I ain't wearing this 40, dog. Give me that number 20. I'm good. He ran over him for that number. That's what it was.
That's gonna be somebody's number in about 3 weeks.
Yeah, let's talk about John Vea because a lot of people have been really, really high on him. But you said you were disappointed today. What were you disappointed at?
In the damn 2-minute drill when he dropped that easy one. Then also in the 2-minute drill, I think Anthony Brown might have been checking him, where he actually had Anthony Brown beat, but he lost his feet when the ball got there. I'm like, come on, you can't do that when you get your shot. Now, Mari could do that. Cobb could do that. Gallup could do that, but you can't. You ain't a lock on this roster. You actually got to make the plays when you got to make them. It ain't fair, but that's
what happens when you undrafted.
Yeah, that's just it is. Mari could drop every pass in damn practice in the preseason. Nobody would care.
But when you undrafted and you have such promise and you trying to make a name for yourself, you can't afford you don't have that same luxury. That's the absolute truth. And I was a ball that Dak threw to him today where he fell down. It was a deep ball. Like, it was nobody open. And he just, like, fell down. I'm just like, bro, that's like the 3rd or 4th time I'd have seen that happen.
Yeah, I'm like, you can't fall down when the ball get there.
Yeah. Matter of fact, it happened on that pick where X Woods came across the field. Now, granted, it was a little underthrown by Dak, but still, like, I'm thinking, like, one common denominator. He was throwing the 81. 81 was on the ground again. You know what I'm saying? Just like.
And after this, what the coach is going to be looking at him in damn film. Hey, 81 hit the ground again. 81 hit the ground again.
I'll tell you who ain't hitting the ground on those plays. 10. 10 ain't hitting the ground. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Don't cut them. Why do we want to? Why are we in such a hurry to cut him?
Brothers was talking about, I don't think Tavon's number 4. Then who the hell is?
Yeah, no bull.
I'm like,
I'm starting to see why you got fired as a scout, bro.
I'm like this. Who the hell is? I'm sorry, because Reggie Davis. I mean, I like Reggie Davis. That actually fumble ain't gonna help him out, but he's okay. Guyton's been all right, but Tavon, hell, when Tavon's getting the ball, something's been happening.
Yeah, that's a fact. I really don't understand it. Like, yeah, I could see if Tavon was making $5 million a year, that'd be totally different. That dude making $1.75 million at the most for this year. What are we talking about? It like you ain't talking about saving so much money.
Yeah.
But young guy, you're not even talking about them being even with them. They're not even with them. They're not. They're not even with them. So if they're even with them, okay, I understand it. But he's not making that much more than those guys to where it's like you gotta go.
Yeah, and damn hell, he looked quicker this year than damn last year.
Absolutely. I'm gonna tell you this much. There's something to be said about being fast, but shifty and fast. 2 different things. He got that. I'm not sure why they're trying to rush him out the door. I really don't. Go ahead.
Yeah, and the thing with Tavon, when he gets the ball in his hands, I mean, and that's been with us and the Rams, something good happens. It ain't like he done got to the league and damn, all right, he was fast in college. No, when damn he gets a step, it's a problem.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I'm glad you brought up college because, a lot of people are on the John Vea bandwagon. They're on the Tony Pollard bandwagon. I really like Tony Pollard, by the way. I don't want to seem like I'm like just, being hard on him. I'm just being a realist. Neither one of those guys at their best was ever better than Tavon Austin.
Never.
Let's keep that 100.
The Heisman running.
Yeah. Now, I hear a lot of people say stuff like, well, he's a bust. He was a first-round pick. He was a first-round pick for a reason. We didn't draft him in the first round. We got him for cheap. So what the hell are we complaining about? We're getting a role out of him. And the role that we need him to play, he plays well. And he's probably outplaying what we pay him.
People need to realize Davis Pollard can do punt returns. Pollard ain't never return punts. He's a good kick returner, and that's damn near obsolete now.
I'll even ask you this much. Do you think as a kick returner he better than Tavon Austin?
Tavon really don't return kicks, so it is like they balance each other out because Tavon will kill you on punts, and Pollard was good at kick returns because in college – the kick return is still a big thing in the NFL.
Yeah, you got a good point.
Kick it out the end zone every time.
Well, yeah, I'm okay with Pollard returning kicks and Tavon returning punts. I'm all right with that. I'm good with that. Only thing is, I kind of think that Pollard has a role to where it might be. I mean, they're not going to kick a whole bunch of balls to him, but I kind of feel like he's a little too valuable to be returning kicks, if that makes any type of sense. Like, he's not going to be your breadwinner, but we need him fresh to catch these screens, to draws, and jet sweeps and all that type of stuff. Like, I feel like I can afford Tavon getting. If you're gonna go down, all right, damn, we lost Tavon again. But
you're like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, but I feel like at the receiver position, we're not going to necessarily need him as much. But for the little bit that Tavon does, special teams are one of them. Pollard, we can afford to use him on kick return. I'm all right with that. Screw it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he might return 12 kicks all year.
And like we talked about anyway, we're talking about 5 to 10 touches a game for Pollard. Because that's ideal because we want to be controlling the clock. We want Zeke to get his 20, 25 touches. That means we're probably winning the game. If Pollard getting a ton of touches, that means he's getting dink and dunk passes because we're behind. And they're covering us downfield pretty well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like 5 to 10 touches, I think is probably ideal for him.
I want him in that Joseph Randall role. You remember in 2014, Randall would come in and break a 70-yard run, but then when it was time for him to actually tote it 20 times, it wasn't looking like that.
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly what we're talking about. What about let's talk about Jason Witten. How do you feel about Jason Witten right now? I think he looks fresher than he did a year and a half ago. I mean 2 years ago when he was. I think he looks fresh. It looks fun.
And I love Witten. And I think my last video is why I really wanted, because I was at work and I thought about it. I said, you know what? Witten being back is damn great.
It is. He actually looks like, I don't know, maybe homeboy been doing yoga for a year or something like that, but he actually making plays where he's not so stiff. Like he's, actually running by. He ran by somebody. Which linebacker did he run by yesterday? I think it was March Lillard, but he ran by him though. And it was like Jason Witten ran by somebody.
Yeah. I like Witten because I know if it was, I don't care if it's 3rd and 4, I know Witten's going to give me that 5. Even if he don't break a tackle, he ain't going to drop the ball. He going to sell you with the shoulder and come back, and the ball needs to be there.
Yep. You're right.
And I am loving Randall Cobb.
Yeah. That's a plus right there. It's a big plus. And just imagine when Amari's actually out there, it's going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be absolutely nuts.
Even though they actually pissed me off with all the contract and stuff and the Zeke stuff, but I can't wait for the season.
But we haven't even talked about the receiver that's probably having the best camp. Michael Gallup is out there freaking balling. You know what I mean? Like, he's not necessarily running past a whole bunch of people, but all of those in-breaking routes that Dez was so good at in this offensive scheme and stuff, he's that guy.
Michael Gallup is the best high-point receiver we got, too.
He is. So, I think that really, with Amari being out the last couple of days, Dak has showed that, okay, he's my number one while Amari's out. And, I did a highlight video yesterday where he went right back to him back-to-back. So, I think that Gallup is going to end up being like I don't think he'll ever be a number one in this league, but I see him being more – at first I thought he was a little bit more quicker than he was, like big and more like a possession receiver, but I kind of see him – he looked like he got bigger, like he might be a Sanu type. Like, you got to fight through his back to get the ball, but it's like he got bigger or something.
You actually know who I would love him to be? Alvin Harper.
Alvin Harper? I think he's better than Alvin, though.
I mean, yeah, I think but if he could, because it didn't even seem like Alvin Harper was all that fast, but that was our deep player guy.
Yeah. He was definitely a guy that could win on the other side. And, I mean, like, he played his role well. I think that Gallup, though, I don't think he has a role. I think that Gallup is just going to be a good player. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that he's a role player to Amari. I just think Gallup is going to be who Gallup is. It kind of sounds funny, but I already know we all know Amari's the best receiver on the team, but I don't think Gallup getting open is predicated off of Amari taking attention. No. I think that Gallup is just going to get open because Gallup gets open.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Probably if you look before the Amari trade, Gallup really started getting open.
Yeah. And so that's a really good thing for us because, I mean, like we talked about so long that we have receivers that can't get open, that can't get space, that don't know how to really use their body to get in between the defender and the ball. We also talked about guys that are body catchers. He has good hands, strong hands.
Yeah, so, we don't really have any body catchers because if you look at it, Terrence Williams was a body catcher.
Yeah. If you look at it, we've really upgraded at the two positions that, like from a couple years ago, that we thought were solid. If you look at Amari, he's better than Dez Bryant. I love Dez to death. But Amari is better at the things we need him to be better at.
Yeah.
And Michael Gallup is 10 times better than Terrence Williams. I'll even say that right now. 10 times better. Just imagine.
And Randall Cobb is better than Cole Beasley.
In all honesty, let's be real. Terrence Williams was good when Romo was moving around outside the pocket, extending plays. He had a knack for finding the open spot.
Yeah.
But just imagine if Romo had Michael Gallup, right? Do you think Romo needs to move around to get Michael Gallup open? I don't think so. So Dak has that luxury where the scouting department did a really good job in getting a high-value guy, Michael Gallup, in the third round. And, I mean, Brian brought up a very good point about Dak today where he said that, Dak plays whoever – he plays predicated on who's out there. You know what I mean? Like, it can be misconstrued to say that he needs better guys out there, but I didn't take it that way. I took it like there's no Amari, so he adjusted his game to where Gallup, okay, you my guy that's one of my one-on-ones now. So that's who I'm going to go to if you win. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way I took it. That's the way it should be because Amari ain't going to always be open. Amari's going to get a lot of attention. So having the trust in 13 says a lot because I can't always say that he had trust in everybody.
Because if you can have trust in him, you actually can't quite double as much.
Exactly. Keeps things honest. And then that's where the importance of Witten coming back makes a big difference because, yes, we want our tight end to get up the seam. We want our tight ends to, be a deep threat. But they don't necessarily have to be when you have a Gallup, when you have a Cobb. Now, all of a sudden, because, see, with Cole Beasley's not running past anybody. He wasn't running past anybody. So, Cole Beasley's not running past nobody. And Witten not running past nobody.
Yeah, because
not running past nobody.
In 2017, our damn offense was slow other than Zeke.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure. In 2016, it was slow because outside of Zeke. So how did it work is the question. I think that it was just so fresh. People weren't so used to it that, eventually, teams, you get tape on people and you can kind of slow them up. But 2016, we were slow. 2017, we were slow. Now we're blazing. Like, this is a blazing ass team.
And if you think about the defense, it was pretty slow in 2016 and it actually started to get fast in 2017. But look around, they almost built the Jimmy Johnson type team. If we're being real.
And check this out about our running backs, because I don't even know if you knew this. If you keep Zeke, Pollard, Weber, all of them are 4-4 backs. That's scary as hell. Because I would have never guessed Mike Weber ran. I knew it, but it looked like to me, I don't know if he got bigger, but he looks like he's just physical as hell.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Because I remember that first year Zeke was gone and Mike Weber was in. I said, whoo.
Yeah.
I said, whoo.
Crazy. You were just like, Ohio State. You like, it's Ohio State, pretty much.
Hey, they out there. Next man up it looks like Alabama's like that with their receiving core because they just throwing them out there. It don't matter. Ridley, Amari, Julio. Now they got Judy.
Yeah, I know. And this is – I feel confident in our team. I don't think that we will be the juggernaut that we think we'll be if we don't have Zeke. But you got Weber and Pollard. I think we can survive. I think we can win games that way. I really do.
Yeah, me too. I mean, to me, we can be 9-7, and maybe at worst 7-9, 8-8. But I'm not even thinking about that because
I don't think we would be. I really don't think we'd be that bad. I think 9-7 is probably the worst we'd be without Zeke. The worst. I say that because these young guys. Think about running back. The running back position, you don't necessarily like. If you got talent, you don't got to wait that long to be good to make an impact.
Yeah, running back and linebacker is two instant. That ain't gonna change at the next level.
The issue with us was Rod Smith was not talented as these guys were. You know what I'm saying? He just wasn't. And that's no slight on him.
Because Rod was one of the guys who was better in the second half. Rod ain't going to come out hot.
I don't think that Rod was I don't think that he was that good of a runner. I think that he was better at pass catching out of the backfield.
Yeah.
He's more like a Ty Montgomery. You know what I'm saying? Like him and Ty Montgomery were very similar to when they moved Ty Montgomery back to running back. Where it's like, I don't really got to worry about you running the ball on the ground too much. But if you run that damn seam route out the backfield or if you line up, like, I got to respect you a lot more because you can catch the ball and then you can make some stuff happen.
Yeah, but if we talking about tight ends, Blank is out there looking good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, Rico gonna make the roster. Sound funny. I haven't seen him catch no balls or nothing, but the guy's gonna play specials, man. Like we need him. We need guys like that. It sounds funny, but I mean, we need a guy like him so Witten don't gotta play specials.
Yeah. Or I think Schultz plays specials too, don't he?
Yeah. So
Sean Lee ass ain't playing specials no more.
So all that means is we need more guys to play specials.
Yeah, because
ever.
All right, never mind. Don't worry about it.
I know. And the sad thing is, what sucks is I think we're gonna end up with 3 quarterbacks again, because neither one of them is really outplaying the other. But they're not playing bad, which I was expecting. They're not playing bad. Maybe that's a testament to John Kitna.
Yeah. Like I said last year, it's like these dudes are the worst quarterbacks I've seen in my life. This year, I'm like, okay, they're better, but it is going to show in the preseason also.
Yeah, it is.
It's why I'm looking. I don't really care about what our starters do in the preseason because I know we're good there. Like, it's sort of like why I ain't tripping. Zeke ain't here. Yeah, whatever. He'll be here week 1. And this agent has pretty much said that also. Zeke ain't really trying to miss game checks, regardless of what happens with the contract. So he may begrudgingly, if they don't have something done, they have basically said his ass is showing up week 1. He ain't some game checks. And I said to you, the Cowboys know.
They planted that, bro. I swear to God, the Cowboys planted that so he can sign. I swear they did.
They know. Zeke ain't missing no damn game checks. Zeke ain't the type of guy to look like he's for the money.
They said, "Oh, you want to talk about mothers?" Yeah, that's what they did, man. They said, "Oh, you want to hold out? You want to go to Cabo, huh? Okay, we're going to cut them checks off that we was writing that man, that we was covering it up. Oh, yeah, we're going to cut them off right now."
He want $20 million, Zeke. Do you got it?
I know who do have $20 million.
Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
We know he got 20 million. Oh yeah, that is my Vegas money for the weekend. Because Zeke ain't the type that is saving money.
Oh no, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Even damn DeMarcus Lawrence, he damn said it at these times. He was like, "Oh no, yeah, actually wasn't gonna be no Le'Veon Bell. I actually wasn't gonna come to camp. I was gonna be there week 1."
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I damn wasn't showing up to camp. I damn would have signed that franchise tag week 1 and showed my ass up, but
yeah, you out of your mind. Shoot, y'all out of your mind if you think Zeke ain't coming. Shoot. Yeah. Yeah, my man will be back. But shoot, man, I got my laptop battery's dying. I forgot to bring out the charger, man. So we're gonna probably wrap it up, man. So any last thoughts before we wrap this up?
And just I am itching for that preseason game Saturday. I'm gonna be excited like it's a regular season game.
Me too, man. Me too. It can't get here fast enough. But thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell each time I come out with content. Make sure you go follow my man Elton's page. Tell him where to find you, Elton.
I am an Elton Costin. It's real simple.
Okay. So he's at Elton Costin. Make sure you guys tune in because he be doing the Monday morning videos. Well, not necessarily Monday morning, but he does Monday videos. You got one probably coming up tomorrow, man. So can you give us a tidbit of what you're going to talk about, or you don't know what you're going to talk about yet?
I don't even know what I'm going to talk about yet. I might touch on the Zeke stuff a little bit because a lot of stuff has came out since I last did something. So I might touch on that, but it's just – and I even talk about the blue-white game and what I think. It's
okay.
Crazy.
All right, y'all make sure y'all go and check him out, support him, like, subscribe over there too as well, man. All right, guys, peace out.